right, this is gonna be part 2 and maybe the last stream of playing this game. I think we got about halfway through last time with it, so there's a chance we can beat it today, maybe, depending on how hard the levels are from here. I mean, if they get progressively more difficult, then maybe we won't be able to finish it today. But what's up, Jimmy and Lloyd? It has been a while. How have you been? Danny's here as well. What's up, Danny? How am I doing? I don't know. I've been a little better, but how about you? How have you been, Jimmy? Okay. Can I play without a brain? Unfortunately, you cannot. There's not much that you can do without a brain outside of stumble around and try to eat other people's brains. From my understanding, that's about the extent of what you can do. Ralph, remember? Yes. I don't know if you... I forget if you wanted me to call you Lloyd or Ralph, but yeah, it has been a little bit of time since you've been here, but how can I break reality with my brain if my brain doesn't exist? Hey, Lynx, maybe you could say that months ago. I don't main Golem anymore, so if that's your criteria for having a brain, then not the case anymore. But am I still playing Clash? Yeah, from time to time, for sure. Thought you'd have a good day. Thank you for ruining it. All right. Well, welcome, Fenrir. Feeling it mutual. AMRC, what's going on? Thank you for the jewels. This is where we left off last time. I think we completed this first portal, the second one, and I think this one's got a check mark. So I think the next levels are upstairs. And so far the levels have seemed to be, they've seemed to be getting a little bit more difficult as it's gone on. So what is this game? That's true. I guess if you haven't been here for a while, I mean, we've only played this on one other stream. It's a kind of cool game. I think you'll kind of get the hang of it once we play a few rounds of it. But it's a game where you take photos, and then the photos that you take can shape the reality around you. So we have a photo, we have a camera in our hand, and we have to, so I guess first, like you can see, we need to get across this barrier. There's no way to get across, so I think what you do is you take a photo of this, like you take a photo of this little walkway here, and then you can use this photo, you place it right here, and now the photo that you placed allows you to walk across. So we have, I guess that was the only photo we could take. You can see there's a little 0 in the camera, so that's how many photos we have. So stop right there and shout your guess. What does that mean? Okay, well, let's keep walking. How is this gonna work? Because we need this. This is the teleporter that we need to kind of get to the next level, but it needs to be right side up in order for us to use it. So hopefully there's another, I don't know if there's another roll of film or something that we can, oh yeah, there we go. Pick up film. Okay, we have a couple more films. So try that. At least bro isn't getting boosted. What, is Lynx getting boosted? What does that mean? You just have someone else, you have Dark or someone playing on your account? Make sure you don't get a headache this time. That's right. Yeah, these kinds of, for some reason, I found that these kinds of indie games, for some reason, like, they sometimes make me a little bit sick. I got a drink right here to stay hydrated. I'm not using headphones, which usually helps as well. So hopefully we'll be all right. But I think all we need to do, I mean, we should just need to, I think, take a photo of this and then just rotate it. I think this, just put it here, right? Okay, there we go. We'll get to the next level. I'm prepared this time. Yes, I think this is kind of the same thing that we did last time, though. I think we also had a drink, I believe. And we also didn't have headphones, and we still got a little bit sick, but remember in April you were always in stream and we played Clash? Yes, I do remember that. We played a decent bit together. No photos allowed. Okay. Well, we have one photo. What is this? A Mohang tile? Okay, hopefully there's got to be some more film over there. I think what we have to do is just take a photo of probably the ground, right? Let's take a photo of, I guess, how much does this needs 2 to power. So I guess if we take a photo like this and then place it like this, it should allow us to walk across. Don't know how we're gonna get, I don't know if we can, we might have messed up. I feel like maybe we needed the, I kind of figured we might be able to just jump from here. Okay, we can. I think that's all we need. Oh, okay. Well, at least we can rewind in this mode. If you see your message, you'll sub. Alright, Jojo, well, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you, hopefully you enjoy it here. If it's your first time here, you just subbed. All right, nice. Well, it's good to have you here. Hopefully we can make the jump this time. I wonder if it, I don't know if it actually slows down your, okay, there we go. I didn't know if there was another roll of film or something on the table, but I guess that works. It's your first time. Nice. What kind of games? What kind of games do you like to play? We sometimes try out like less common / indie games like this one, but we often play Minecraft or Clash Royale or Subnautica or those kinds of survival / strategy games. So if there's a game you really like to play, we can maybe try it out on stream if we haven't already. Like we've tried out Rocket League before, and we've tried out a couple other things as well. You play Minecraft or Forsaken? Okay. It's actually been, now that I think about it, it's been a little bit of time since we've played Minecraft, just because the server is still, like, we made a Minecraft server, but it's had issues with like the shop and the economy, as far as we haven't been able to like balance the shop properly, and it's also become a little bit easy for like people to exploit and get a bunch of money. So like in the survival world, it's almost become a creative world because I don't know, because people are able to just get whatever from the shop. So it's been a little while since we've streamed that because the server isn't quite in order yet, but we do play a decent bit of Minecraft, and I'm sure we will once it's kind of set up. Do I play Brawl Stars still? Not, I'm gonna be honest, not really, Lloyd. I think we played Brawl Stars, I think we played it once on stream, right? But I don't know. I think we played it once, and I've only really played it outside of stream maybe 1 or 2 other times, like when my younger brother has wanted to play. But it's not a game that I don't love Brawl Stars. It's not a game that I really enjoy playing too much. So I don't know. I don't play it a whole lot. Would I date your 19-year-old sister? I mean, it depends. Like, I mean, it's a long shot. I get nothing's off the table. I mean, okay, no. I mean, I won't say nothing's off the table. Like, I'm not gonna be a homosexual or like there's some things that are not in consideration when it comes to people that I would date, but I'm strategizing. Are you talking about in like with the dating or with this? Also, Noob is here. What's up, Noob? Play Castle Crush. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I can download it outside of stream, and it sounds like it sounds like you can join people's clans and whatnot. So if you have a clan in Castle Rush, and it's just the same name of that same ruin, then I can join your clan and we can play together at some point if that's an option. Do I hate my sister? Noob, the thing is, I think we found out this has happened before where my voice has been really, really low. I think it's something to do with your phone, because I think to everyone else, the volume sounds fine. I think it's just... I think it might just be your phone that's not working. Also, what is this? What do you call a melon that commits a crime? Did we just pick up a chalk? What the? We can write on it? What do you call a melon that commits a crime? I don't know. Maybe... we call him... call him Noob. There we go. You can write Fenrir on there as well. I'm just kidding. Let's just erase this. Let's see what the... erase the melon as well. I wonder if it says the answer somewhere. No, I guess not. Okay, well, let's look around a tad. That's the answer. A water fill-in. Okay, that's something that like a Facebook mom would find funny. What game is this? It's a game called Viewfinder. So it's kind of it's an indie. It's a little bit of a less common game. The goal of it is you can take photos and place them around you. So it's kind of a somewhat strategy game. Also, what's up, Mr. Link? It's a strategy game as far as you can see. We have 2 photos to take. We have to, so it needs to be powered. So it's powered now. How do we have to figure out how to... how to power this? Like how to take a photo of... do we take a photo like this? Because like how are we going to keep this powered? We could put it here. Teleporter was disconnected. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. I guess we have to, maybe we have to place it in such a spot where the wires still line up. So maybe there. I don't know. It looks like the wires should be... let's take another step back. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work, but what's up, Wizzy? You're in hostile right now. You won't be able to be here a lot. That's all right, Wizzy. It's good to have you here. Noob, I don't know how I can... I mean, is the volume low for anyone else? Okay, clearly that's not how you do it. I guess you have to take a photo, I guess, of the whole thing. Maybe we have to go all the way back. Let's take a photo of this whole thing, just so we still have the lever. Actually, hold on. We can take a photo maybe from in here. Gotta go, Wizzy. That is okay. What's up, Jess? Like a Colt? Can't increase the volume because your telephone is 2 years. What does that mean? It's 2 years old? Okay, hold on. Is there a way that we can get down there? Oh, hey, there is. There's stairs. Please remove your shoes. I don't think we're wearing any. Okay, let's put this here. Because maybe we can head back up the stairs and pull the lever from up here. Oh, I guess it's powered. Okay. Okay. I guess that was a little bit easier than I thought it was gonna be. Do I play Castle Crush? Noob, I haven't downloaded it, but I'll download it after this game. So if you got a clan in there, I can join your clan. Your house doesn't have a pool. Can I buy you a mansion? Yes, I mean I can. If you give me the 500k for the ransom, I can in return use it to buy you a house with a pool. You can probably get, like in Arizona, you can probably get a house. Like you don't need to have a you don't need to have a mansion to have a pool. At least in Arizona, you can, like at least here, because pools are, you know, a somewhat common thing, because it's kind of needed in Arizona. So it's like if you get a very entry level house, it's probably not going to have it. But oh wait, what the? Okay, hold on. I guess what you need to do is you need to have this turned on, but I think you also need to capture everything in the frame, from what I found. So let's try this. You know that you're from Arizona too. Okay. Telephone? Yeah, Noob is from, by the way, Noob is what we call that same ruin, just because that is his username in Clash Royale, and he's been here for many months. And when he first joined, his nickname was Noob. But he's from, I don't know if he's from Russia. He speaks Russian, so his English is not his first language, so he calls phone telephone. So you're in California, okay. Not too far then. I mean, share a bordering state. So let's see what this is. What this phone is.
Okay, so
you don't hear me?
into this setup, there's clearly
is there a way to turn on? I mean, if you literally can't hear what I'm saying, I don't know if there's a way that you can turn on like captions in real time. I know you can do that like after you've uploaded a video. I don't know if there's a way to do that in a live stream. But I mean, if you can't hear my voice, you could try to turn on some kind of captions so that you could hear what I'm saying. Because it doesn't sound like the volume's low for anyone else, right? Does it sound fine to you? What's up, gameplay? Mongary, you gonna head out? Sounds good. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so we got 3 photos we can take. First, we need to try and find a way that we can capture everything in this frame, I think, because I don't. I'm trying to. Okay, that's fine. We can rewind. I don't think there's a place on the underside. I'm actually kind of confused how this is gonna go. Feels like something fun. It's a game that takes a little bit of brain power for sure. What's up, Dario? Thank you for the rose. Welcome, Lumberloon player. Lumberloon player, meet Expo Witch player. It's fine. Okay, yeah. So the volume, I guess it's just Noob's phone that is having issues. I mean, my only idea is trying to maybe let's just take a photo of this and then put it, I think, like that. That should give us enough space to go over here and capture everything. And then I think that's it. I think we can probably place this anywhere. As long as we can pull the lever. Do I play Castle Crush again, Noob? I have not played it yet, but I plan on doing it. So I'll join your clan. You don't speak English, Dario? That's alright. It's good to have you here. Collab with Grotz as well. I mean, I might as well collab with Diddy at that point. Have I played Castle Crush? Okay, Fenrir. Alright, we don't... This is going to be interesting. How is this going to go? We only have one photo. Okay, hold on. There's another one here. What is this? Okay, I think what we have to do is let's pull this lever. I would assume we just put this... Help! Okay, that should be fine, right? Photo of that. Put this below us as well. Okay, and it's powered, yes. Okay, there we go.
I pray that you've been
You also know speak English. Alright. Castle Crush is similar. It's a very different. So you said it's similar to Clash Royale in the sense that it's a tower defense game, or is it similar to something else? Is it similar to like Clash of Clans? Because I've never played Castle Crush, so I don't know what kind of game it is. Yeah, like Diddy's collabing with the Chud. Okay. Alright, I guess that's that entire level done. I think there's just maybe one more. Unless we have to go in here. There might be another... There is, okay. A lot of levels in this one, but... Let's take it step by step. This one's next. Castle Crush has pay to win. I mean, pay to win games are not real fun though, are they? Because, I mean, you guys know Clash is a pay to win game. I personally play Clash, but I can't really say that I enjoy it. So, what's the game name? The name is Viewfinder, Jojo. So, how's it going? How's it going, Near Chow? How are you doing today? What is this? Stand here. Oh, okay, hold on. That's kind of... Did we just stand there and take a photo? I wonder if that's it. Let's... Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool. The, what the... Okay, so the timer goes down quicker. Okay, the timer goes down quicker if it's like the hologram version. Let's just go with this just to get over here. Does this work? I don't know if this is gonna... What was I thinking? That was not gonna work. Let's see. Let's go back again. So Let's keep going back. So we just need to get... We need to get across somehow. I guess we just place this over here and just wiggle our way around. Alright. Right now you watched your art icon of the witch. The one that you grew, you mean? Or the one that you drew? Of course. We all crack witch. Okay, speak for yourself, noob. Speak for yourself. You don't know why, but me playing this game makes you want to cry? I mean, is that in a good way, in a bad way? Play Castle Crush right now. A noob, not at this very second. But here's the thing. If it makes you content, after we finish this level, I'll go on my phone and I'll start downloading it. I'll hit download on Castle Crush. That way it can be done by the end of the game. And then after the game is done, then I can join your clan and play Castle Crush with you. Makes me feel good because you're new. Okay, yeah, I mean, as in like I'm learning it for the first time. It is fun playing games for the first time. I'm confused how we're gonna beat this level though, because unless there's a photo. What is this? Unless there's a photo somewhere, I don't know how this is gonna... How does this work? Like, is it as simple as... There's no other photo sitting around, so I guess we just take a photo of the portal and then put it maybe here? Okay, I guess, okay. So I guess if there's that little meter by the charge, the teleporter stays charged for a little bit. Not very long, but just for a little bit after you place it. Is Josh short for Jenny? No, it is not. But I mean, Jenny is the name of my soon-to-be sister-in-law. Her and my younger brother are getting married in just a week, so that's exciting. Is his name Josh? Yes, Josh Squash. My name is Josh, so it's not just by... What the? Huh? Okay, you can actually... That's kind of cool. You can take the little machines out of the blueprint. There's just a bunch of dust-ins. Wow, we can have a bunch of blueprint. Oh, okay. Well, let's put this. Let's put this back, maybe. Oh, okay, I guess maybe we can't. My name Poop. My name is not Poop. Borbor, welcome. I don't understand that language, but welcome to the stream. You thought my name was Nithan. Or are you talking about Fenrir? Noob, my name is not Poop Squash. Alright, so what are we doing here? How many photos do we have? We have 2. Okay. So we have to be strategic about this. We need to, I think, take a photo of this. Place it the other way. I think we can probably place it here just so it's really close to the portal. And then I think we can, if we stand on it, I'm assuming it... No, okay, it doesn't activate this one as well. Okay, let's see, can we capture everything in frame? Pretty much. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. We have to go back. I think we have to take a photo while it's charged. Oh, okay. Well, we went a little bit too far there. What's up, Ideal? Can I say your brother's name? It's Batu. Alright, well, shout out your, shout out, brother. You're recruiting Fenrir to play Castle Crush as well? Nice. Wait, how does this... Does that mean we only have... Okay, let's just try placing this here. Wait, how... Okay. If we step on this, does it activate that one? Oh, you know what we have to do, I think? I don't think... let's place this here. I don't think if it's this kind of portal, you need to capture all of the wires necessarily. I think you can probably just take a photo of the actual thing. Never mind. Can we place it over here? Also, no. How... Maybe you just have to take a photo of that as well, of the little meter. Okay, there we go. So I guess you don't need, I guess sometimes you need to take a photo of all the wiring. I guess that's just if it's a regular lever power, but I guess if it's feet powered. Fenrir is kind of teleporter. Feet powered one. You're calling Fenrir your daddy femboy? Okay, well... Interesting, interesting. I mean, the second part you're right about. The femboy part I can agree with, but you have to go now, Jojo? Alright, well thank you for being here. It was nice. It was nice meeting you. Hopefully you have a nice rest of your day. Alright, let's... How many photos? We have one. So it goes down kind of quickly, but not too quick that we can't get in here real quick.
Your speed is impressive.
Alright. So this one... Another feet-powered one. This one should actually be really... This one should actually be really easy. I think we just go like that and then go like that. Alright, I think that's... Okay, that's everything for that level. Nice. I did tell Noob I would download Castle Crush after we beat that level, so I'll start the download. That way it's done by the end of the stream. Play a different game like Brawl Stars. I mean, what kind of games are you interested in outside of Brawl Stars, Lloyd? Because I've tried Brawl Stars. It's not necessarily a... I mean, it's just not a game that I love too much. You saw this game once, Alieren. It's too easy when you get used to it. I mean, once you get familiar with it, yes. I think the levels do get a little bit harder as the game goes on, so I'm hoping that there can be... They can get maybe a bit more challenging. But regardless, it's still a... There's no way there's another level after this, right? Okay, that's just the top of the... Alright, let's jump into the next one. Let's see, Castle Crush. Alright, I see it. Castle Crush Clash Cards game. Alrighty. It is starting to download. So I'll be able to play it. I'll be able to play it after the stream, Noob. Play we want. Are you the only viewer? I believe so on Instagram, yes. So we're streaming to a few different places. I think there's probably, usually on Instagram and TikTok, there's sometimes one viewer watching. Typically, like there's usually not a ton of viewers that watch there. Usually there's a few more over on YouTube, which is kind of where I primarily stream. I wonder if this is important. Okay, I guess we'll go back. Anything else of note here? Not really. We also don't have we don't have a camera on this one. So I wonder if we get either a different tool, or I wonder how this works. Because we don't, what the, huh? How? Okay, this is interesting. We don't have a camera to take photos anymore. Maybe there's another tool that we have to get. It's not letting us pick that up. Because like these stairs, it just gives you the illusion that there's stairs, but it's just a painted wall. You're not interested in this game? You want Castle Crush? I mean, I know. What the heck is this? How do you... Okay. The game is changing in real time. Okay, this is all the same. I guess we'll try going this way. Why so? It's cool. Not femboy, you mean the game? Yeah, the game, I do... What in the... This is reminding me of like... I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen Spider-Man No Way Home, right? With like Mysterio's illusions. That's what it reminds me of. And like you can never trust your eyes in this game. Okay. Oh, we have to get in here somewhere. I'm assuming there's gonna be like some hidden thing in the floor. Some hidden...
Clever, isn't it?
Okay.
Celia Young was always fond of games. A good puzzle to keep himself busy.
Guess maybe I should have
Workspaces were no different.
seen that. Okay, well... Is there anything of note on this?
I thought we came together to compare notes.
I don't have anything new to share.
Are you sure? There's always something.
Okay, I guess we'll go to the next level.
Nothing of value yet, but soon.
I should play Undertale
That was a
Yellow.
nice idea, Aaron.
If I played
Well, that's
Undertale, I
all.
haven't.
Thank you.
I've never heard of
Time
Undertale,
to
so
go back to work.
that might be an interesting one to try. What's up, Mark? How are you doing? Castle Crush has 14 cards in one deck. Dang, that's like twice as many as in Clash. But you said it is pay to win though, right? So like I'm guessing there are card levels and you have to pay to level up your cards in Castle Crush. I read your comment. Yeah, I try to read as many comments as I can, Oyun. So I mean that's in my mind that's kind of what makes streaming fun, being able to interact in real time with the chat. So I try to read as many comments as I can. Play Spider-Man 1.
I'll give her a call. This can't go on.
Okay, I've never played any Spider-Man game, but that could be an interesting one to try out. Can I explain this game in easy words? You know speak English. Okay, well, it seems like you have spoken it pretty fluently for the past however long. the past couple of months. Okay. Guess there are just stairs hidden. Okay, you already know we're not just going to be able to... Yep, I was going to say, you already know we're not just going to be able to walk right through. There's going to be a catch. Can we get along this ledge? Okay, I mean, we can do that because we can always... We can always go back. What the? Oh, okay, another set of stairs. Like, obviously they're not there the first time, so it's like you kind of have to watch your back because things change in real time. You have to have a PS5. Okay, I don't have any kind of console. Like I've only like I only have a PC to play games. Some troops have heal mechanics, some cards don't take spell, some summon troop. Alright, so it sounds similar to Clash, but just it looked like from the images it looked like it was almost in a 2D scale. What is this? There's a bird. I wonder if we... I'm guessing that means something. Do we just jump? Oh, okay. Forms underneath us. Have to take the leap of faith, I guess. And, okay. It's pointing down somewhere. Let's... Do we just... Oh, okay, no, I think this is for the 4 pillars down there. So I guess that's the path that we have to go. I would assume. And then maybe it unlocks a little... There we go. Alright. I guess that was a little code to get across. Isn't Leap of Faith by Soren Kierkegaard? I don't know who that is. Is that an author who wrote a poem or something? Ralph is now wanting Castle Crush now as well. Ralph, you don't actually play... I'm assuming you're just siding with Noob. Like, you don't actually... Assuming you don't actually play Castle Crush. Noob, you said you have 0 friends, but there's people who want to be your friend. If you want to have friends, there are people that want to be friends with you. Okay. Guess we take a photo, but what do I don't actually know what we... Is the battery gonna disappear or something? Why can't we just take... Oh, that's why. I was gonna say, why can't we just take this battery? Because it's not a real battery. Hopefully this one is real and not a pillar as well. Okay. Oh wait, we can't even... Can we even take a picture of this one anymore? Because it's... Well... I guess not. I guess we have to go all the way back. Because how do we do this? Maybe what we do is we can't... Surely that's a real battery now. Maybe we just don't ever walk towards the battery and try to pick it up. Maybe that triggers it to become a fake. No, okay. Clearly not. If you tell me the point of the game, you might change. Are you talking about this game or the one that Oyen was talking about, the Undertale Yellow? Because I've never heard of Undertale Yellow. Like this is the first time I'm hearing it. But like what kind of game is it? Oyen, is it a survival game? Is it a strategy game? The game that I'm playing? Well, the eventual point is to, I mean, there's levels. There's essentially levels. The way that you get from level to level, the way that you beat a level is by using the teleporter. So this is what the teleporter looks like. Sometimes it's powered with this. I mean, you need a battery to power it. And the goal of every level is to essentially use the teleporter to get to the next one. So right now, it needs to be powered by something. This is well, it was supposed to be a battery that you could use to set on here to power the teleporter, but it's an illusion. Like for some reason, it's not a real battery. And you can take photos. The photos that you take, you can hold them in front of you like this, and you can place them. So in that sense, you can kind of shape your reality to. Okay, this one's also fake. I don't know how you. Let's try going back to the main one. So that's the point of this game, is to use photos to. Like right now, that's definitely a real battery. Okay, I'm realizing it's as soon as we step onto the wood that it becomes fake. So maybe we have to somehow. Let's go all the way back just in case. Yeah, let's just take 2 photos. We somehow have to. I think we have to place it. We have to grab the battery without standing on the wood. Maybe if you make the battery fall by gravity, it can be useful. You know what? That's actually. You know what? Yeah, you actually might be onto something. That actually might be the way to do it. Yeah, you know what? I think we might just put this upside down.
Well done with that.
Wow, you're a genius. That is exactly how you do it. That is nice. That was a much more efficient way than what I was thinking. I was like, you know, maybe you have to jump on it somehow, but no, that's exactly how you do it. So it's kind of a fun game in that way, where you kind of have. Also, I think that's all the levels for this world. So I think we can head back to the little train / trolley area, wherever that is. I think it's down here. You're a genius. Yeah, that was a great call. Okay, I believe that's everything. So I think that means that we can progress. What is this? The machine I'm looking for. Okay, let's head on. I think that's everything. Hub completed. All right. So we can now move to the next one. It looks like there should be 5, unless there's more that we don't see, but we've completed 1, 2, and 3. We're on to the 4th one now. Optional. Okay, there's an optional one, but we're gonna skip that. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next stage. How long does it generally take to finish? I don't know how long it takes to finish this game. I mean, this is the first playthrough, but what I do know is that to get about halfway through, I mean, I would assume halfway through, because there were 5 levels. We pretty much got through 2.5 of them last time, so I would assume, you know, if it takes as long to finish the latter half as it does the first half, seems like you can beat the game in maybe 6 hours, because I think we streamed maybe for 3 or 3.5 hours last time, and we got through seemingly half of them. So it seems like maybe first playthrough, yeah, it seems like maybe 6 hours would be my guess. Why do I need to play random games? Well, because I like trying out something. I like trying out something new and unique. Like, for a really long time, noob, I just streamed Clash Royale every day. Like, you were probably here for that. Like when we first started streaming, it was Clash Royale day and day and day, and it was like every single day. Every single day was Clash, and I just got really tired and really burnt out of it. So that's the reason why I try to mix things up and try something new. Because if you do the same thing over and over, I mean, at least for me, a lot of people can do the same thing and play the exact same game over and over, and it can be fine. But for me, you know, I like to try new things. So this game is boring. Yeah, I mean, not everyone's gonna love it. Like, there's gonna be some people there's quite a few people that when we play Clash, a lot of people don't find that entertaining. So there's not gonna be a game that I play that everyone's gonna love. So you are gonna take a look at the story of Undertale. It's an original game. Then I can play the fan-made game. All right, take a look at that. Does that same rule apply to sexuality? No, don't go there. I don't like to experiment and try new things in that way. That's not
Those structures back there,
not how that works. Also, Jan, you don't need a you don't need a
I wonder how you'll make
Fenrir. I call him Fenrir, but Nithan, he likes to troll. He likes to troll. There's no need to. He can say some weird things, but it's all in good humor. We are secret lovers. That isn't okay. That isn't that. Nope, definitely not true. We are not.
Hey, another
If Fenrir says
voicemail.
something, you can just take it as a
Getting
joke,
harder and
because
harder to reach you. I hope you're doing well.
we are not lovers.
I've been
That is
doing my best
not
to track your movements.
not how that
It's
works.
been difficult though.
Noob, like I
There
said,
must be some sort of
the Castle Crush is downloaded. I can play it with
I'm
you
gonna
after.
reach out again soon. Try to answer next time, if you can.
I can play it with you
Despite
after
this mess, I know you'll be fine.
after the stream. So, you said your clan name was. You said your clan name was just that same ruin. All right, let's put this over here. I mean, we have. Just in case we're not able to. Let's put this over here. Just in case we're not able to. What the? Okay, so this. That's kind of interesting. This structure is. What's the word? Impervious? The structure is impervious to the images we place. So I guess that's something to keep in mind. I guess if we see that, we can't. Wait a second. Is it just me, or is this expanding? It must be, yeah. What the? Maybe it's not. It just looks like this. Okay, maybe I must be tripping. It looked like this kind of structure was slowly growing, which would kind of put like a time restraint on. We'll put like a time restraint on how quickly you have to complete the level because then if the whole level becomes that material, then we won't be able to place an image on anything. But I guess it's not. You were playing Hollow Knight for a while? Yeah, I have played Hollow Knight before. Like, we've tried that. I think we've played it, I want to say 3 times on stream. Maybe it's just been twice. But 2 or 3 times we've We've played it on stream, and it's definitely an interesting game. I'm gonna be honest, like I've heard a lot of people raving about it, how like it's one of the best indie games of all time. Personally, I think it's a cool game. I've never loved it as much as the majority of people have loved it. Like a lot of people seem to think it's one of the best games of all time. Don't get me wrong, I like the game, but I've never... I mean, I don't like it quite that much, but it's definitely a cool game. Take a photo of the cage battery. Place a photo, you can go behind the wall. Yeah, we're gonna have to, I'll definitely have to take your advice, because you had the idea to place the battery and let gravity fall. So I guess we can pick up the cube. I mean, what are we... What the... Is there anything else we can pick up? Push this mug off. Okay, so I guess the cube is the only thing we can pick up. So maybe I guess we just use it to stand on. And then we have a photo of just the sky, it looks like. I guess we have to place it here. Right? Isn't this the only thing that's... I don't know. I mean, all this material is going to be immune to... It's all going to be immune to the images, so I guess we try putting it here. Just because... Okay, yeah, I was going to say, just because that's the only thing that seems like it doesn't... That isn't immune to this sort of thing. So where is the teleporter? We got to find out where that is, because that's ultimately where we need to go. Where do we even come from? We came from... I guess we started over here. Do we start here? Yeah, we started right here. I don't see... Okay, there it is. Teleporter is there. Wonder how we're going to reach it. Yes, I wonder as well. Is there a way we can get around this thing? We could try... We could try taking a photo of the teleporter, or we could try taking a photo of... like this. I'm trying to figure out if we take a photo of something that goes up and then to the left. Then maybe we can get around the wall. Take a close photo of the cube so it will be bigger when I place. I don't know if that's how it works. I think if I think it'll be the same size. Maybe not, but like, how is a cube going to help us? We need to get around. We need to get around here. We can either go. Actually, we can probably. Yeah, the wall's actually really close. We can probably. We might be able to build a ramp. This might be a dumb idea, but let's. Wait, what? I didn't take a photo of that. Hold on. Maybe I... Oh, you can't even take photos of these things. Okay, I thought they just didn't have any... Okay, so they just don't have any effect at all. So you can't place things there, you can't take photos of them. Ralph, we're not going to play a different game today. We'll play a different game tomorrow and the day after that, but Okay, let's... I mean, really, we have to take a photo of one of these items then. I mean, these are the only things that don't... These are the only things that are not affected by this and the cube. The photos show future that happens to the towers. Yeah, I'm afraid you're right about that. We could try. Honestly, maybe you're onto something with the cube. Like, possibly if we take a real big photo of it. No, okay. The cube's the same size no matter how we place it. So, what else can we take a photo of? I think the table we could probably take a pic of as well. Maybe something in here. Yeah, honestly, this is kind of a tricky level. I mean, we could try taking another photo of this and making a little something like that. Oh wait, no, the teleporter was destroyed. Yeah, we gotta go back. I don't think that's gonna be enough though. Eat a fish on an island. Is Curry getting traded? I hope so. I mean, I hope, yeah, I hope. I mean, he's been on Golden State for so long, and like, I get that he's loyal, but it would be really cool to see him on another team. So I kind of hope he gets traded to a team like, you know, the Spurs or the Celtics or like a contender, because that would be quite cool. Aim somewhere else while placing a photo. We might just have to take a photo of the... Oh wait, you know what? I think I'm an idiot. Yeah, why didn't I just do that from the start? I realized if the wall is just... I don't know. Yeah, I kind of had a brain fart for doing that. If the walls are just impervious to photos, we can just take a pic of the teleporter. Alright. Guess we'll try going this way first. It looks like there's a photo on the table, but we can't get over there just yet. And we don't have any photos to take. So, maybe there's some film that we can get somewhere. Isn't bro the face of Golden State Warriors? Yeah, that's true. I mean, I can see that's why people are keeping him there, because, like, honestly, he's probably the only reason why people really watch Golden State Warriors basketball. Like, I don't... Yeah, I mean, he's the face of the Warriors. Clay got traded. What does this say? Commander or anything? I mean, Draymond Green, I think he got another offer for them, so obviously he's there, and he was part of the dynasty. But yeah, it would be... I can see why they would keep him there, just because he's a huge part of their revenue. Like, he accounts for a ton of jersey sales, a ton of the watch. I mean, again, probably one of the main reasons why people watch them in the first place. So there's not like another star on their team that really kind of stands out. It's not like they're a super good team either, so I don't really know.
Using film was always
So I hope he gets traded, but I'm not feeling super hopeful. Like, I think he's also said before. I think he said before that he's really loyal to Golden State.
right.
So
You're near the end of this wild maze.
imagine in 2000 saying they
at
love the
least
Warriors.
As far as I can tell.
Yeah,
Whether
that's
it's not
true.
too
It seems
much
like they
to
were.
It's
I mean, I think they
Lauren's
were
life
like
work,
when I think
She must have stashed it away.
wasn't there a time when
Find
Wilt
it.
Chamberlain played for
Let's
them?
get
So
you
like
out of there.
years and years ago, like they were relevant at some point in the very early stages of basketball. But yeah, for I think like the 90s and the 2000s, and for a ton of years, a ton of decades even,
potential solutions for your
they were
current
just
worries.
not really a threat
Be useful.
at all. They weren't really a team that was talked about at all. And then as soon as Curry started popping off, as soon as he started hooping, then they became a dynasty. So play Brawl Stars tomorrow. Ralph, like I said, I don't really love Brawl. Like I don't really enjoy playing Brawl Stars. So I don't know. I try to play games that I enjoy. So Brawl Stars is, I don't know. It's one of those games that I can see why people like it, but it's not one of my favorites. Chamberlain played during black and white time. Yeah, I mean, he played a long time ago. How are we gonna place these? You're gonna leave because you don't like this. That's all right, Ralph. That is totally understandable. Like if you are not a fan of a game, that is totally okay to head out. You might join if you let me. Join on this game or on something else? Do I remember Sonic? Like Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm curious how... I mean, could we place it like this? Does that work? Let's try it. VC answers comments. Yeah, I do my best. I do my best to answer comments. Pick up film. Okay, so now we have one piece of film. We just need to get there. That is it. So we can probably take another photo of this thing and be fine. Used to play 2K on Xbox. It really peaked. Yeah, do you guys... I played... Okay, Fenrir, you're going to talk about me dragging the Wii. This is literally... It's relevant to the conversation. It's what I grew up on. I played NBA 2K13, I think. Because it was like the most recent NBA game that was on the Wii. So... Like, I think it was NBA 2K13. This was back when the Spurs...
Always loved her research corners.
Also, Umaima, you said JK, you don't have to play Palya? I think it seems like a cool game. Like, I will... Like, I think I'll definitely play it at some point. But anyway, I mean, that's like the only 2K game that I really played. I never played anything more recent than that. I mean, there was one stream where we streamed, I think, NBA 2K26 on here, but that was the only childhood NBA game that I played. Did they have the all-time lineups? I think so. Like, you couldn't... It wasn't a new enough game where you could... Actually, you could kind of build your own team. Like, you could kind of... Like, you could move around... Yeah, you can move around rosters a little bit, but they did have all-time lineups there. So, like, they had... There was the All-Star teams, which just had the best players that year. But then they also did have, like, some of the Dynasty lineups you could choose. Like, there was the 95-96 Bulls that you could choose. The Warriors were not, like, a Dynasty at this point. Steph Curry was still in the early... Like, this was 2012. So he was... I think he was in the league, but he was... He was just kind of up and coming. He wasn't like, the Warriors were not super good just yet. So, like, they didn't have the Warriors dynasty, but they like had the Michael Jordan Bulls, they had the Larry Bird Celtics. So there were, and you couldn't actually adjust those teams. Like, those all-time lineups stayed the same, so you couldn't like put Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and whatnot on the same team, I don't think. But as for current rosters, you can mix things around. You could put Dwight Howard and LeBron and Tim Duncan and like all the most, you know, all the best players of the 2010s on one team. And okay, let's just rewind. I guess to the start of the level, we need to find 2 batteries. I don't actually know where we're gonna get them. Like, if we can find a battery that's just, if we can, oh, there we go. Okay, honestly, how much, okay, we have 5 film. That honestly should be, we need 2. Let's take 2 photos. Maybe those are walls that can be deleted by taking their photos. I don't know, that's a good question. We have both batteries now. However, yeah, this is completely closed off. I wonder if we actually might be able to just place it here. Oh yeah, there we go. It'll just drop in the thing. Oh, it'll delete the other one though. That's true. So the batteries, if we place a new battery over it, it's gonna... Okay, there we go. That works. Funnily enough, all-time Golden State has current players. I mean, not quite at this point yet. Like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if Klay Thompson was on the Warriors in 2012. I don't know. But, like, Klay might have been there. I don't know. I mean, that was just, you know, three years, probably 2 to 3 years before they were really, really good. But the best teams at that time, like the best 2012 teams were, I think, the Celtics, Spurs, and Heat. Like, those were you had the golden age Spurs with Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker and I think a young Kawhi Leonard. And then the Heat obviously had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, LeBron, and then the Celtics were super good at that time as well. Wait a second, what the... Okay, that battery did not show up in the image. You're talking from NBA 2K18? Yeah, I would guess from NBA 2K18, the Warriors would be the best team by far. You were off for a while. Did I try your idea about deleted by taking photos of the wall? I think we got through that level. I actually can't remember how, but we're kind of stuck here. We took a photo of this. I guess the blue batteries as well are ones that are... Let's take like a brief look down here. Blue batteries looks like they are kind of immune to photos also. So we have to find a way to get... the blue battery without taking a photo of it. Oh, you know what? I think we have to put this here and then probably just take any photo, right? Okay. Can we reach up and grab that? I guess not. I guess we'll do it again. Okay. Don't even know what... Maybe we'll briefly look at what's up here. I don't know if these are like all important to the... You can place the painting? Alright. I don't know how important these are. Like, there's a lot of these billboards and notes, like notebooks, notepads. I don't know how important these are to the story. Like, hopefully I don't have to recall them later on. Hopefully they're just like a little Easter egg or a little side story, because I haven't really been paying attention to them real well. What's up, Trick? You're wondering what this game is as well? this is a game where it's like a level by level game. You have to beat it level by level. The way that you do it is by you have to reach the teleporter, and it has to be powered as well. So we're already kind of far along in the game, so it might be somewhat confusing, but essentially the photos that you take, you can put them anywhere, and they end up becoming real life, essentially. So we have to, except for this material, like these kinds of levels that we're in, these dark materials you can't take a photo of, but we need to find a way to get through the grate so that we can get to the teleporter, make it to the next level. W Danny, being a member for 5 months. One thing I wanted to mention, Fenrir, is, are the Cavs good in that one? Like, are the Cavs good in NBA 2K18? Because obviously they made it to the finals that year. However, it seems like that team was really, really bad, and then there was just LeBron thrown on there. It seems like they shouldn't have made the finals because it seemed like it was pretty much a bunch of bums and then LeBron. So I wonder how they actually do in the game. Like, are they actually, like, are they solid? Because it seems like on paper, like, ratings wise, they should be really bad. But okay, so we need to, oh, you know what? Well, I think we can just take a photo of this. Yeah. Sometimes I forget you can just, that those materials are just not affected by the photos. Are you talking about the regular lineup or the all-time Cavs? Just the regular one, like just the regular 2018 Cavs. Did they have Kyrie? I don't think so. I thought Kyrie left at that time, right? Because they had him for 2016. I don't know if they had him for 2017, but they definitely didn't have him for 2018. Because I remember the 2018 Cavs was kind of famous for being a really horrible team on paper, and then LeBron. Because, like, it was, I don't even remember who was on that team. Like, maybe there was Iman Shumpert, or, like, I remember looking at the roster, and there were no All-Stars. There was just nobody on that team, it seemed like. You only had one energy drink today? Oh, no. Okay, let's briefly peek what's down here. Okay, we have 5 photos to take. We can't take a photo of... We can't take a photo of the battery, because the blue batteries we can't take a photo of. Let's see. Take a photo of, I guess, this thing. Ah, this is like looking to be really, really ugly. I mean, maybe it'll work. Never mind. I realize it's not gonna... Let's go back. How are we gonna get this out? Lagging for anyone else or just you? Looks like it's not lagging for Trick. Kevin Love is familiar. And that short dude in NBA. Let me look. I mean, the all-time Cavs, I would think, are pretty good. But okay, hold on. I'm just like, for some reason I remember reading your comment. I don't know why I didn't respond to it, but you said all-time Lakers versus all-time Bulls. It's got to be the all-time Lakers that are winning. I'll be honest. The Lakers have had so many. The Lakers have had so many stars that. Yeah, the Bulls, I mean, the 96, 97, like the Michael Jordan Bulls were definitely really, really good. But in my opinion, the competition was low. Like, if you. To be fair, if you have the all time Lakers, they're also going to be from an earlier era, probably. And I feel like basketball's gotten more competitive over the years. So, but like with Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain, and LeBron, yeah, I don't think the Bulls are winning that. Let me see though. 2018 Cavs roster. I'm pretty sure there was just. I'm pretty sure there was nobody on that team of note. Yeah, look at this. Jose Calderon, Jordan Clarkson, Jay Crowder, Channing Frye, Jeff Green, George Hill, Rodney Hood. I guess Kevin Love was. Am I thinking of the year after that? Maybe not. I guess Kevin Love. Let's see. Oh no, I guess 2019, I think. Oh yeah. LeBron left that year. So I guess I was thinking of the year before. I guess Kevin Love was on that team. Kevin Love was good. So what do these crowns do next to the viewers' names? I think that must be there's like a little XP tracker. I don't know how that. You know what? I've just had an idea. There's like a. I don't know how YouTube tracks that exactly, but there's a little. Aha! There's a little XP tracker that I think it like gives you XP whenever you are just watching the stream, or whenever you like chat in the stream, or whenever you donate or something. Like, that's just something that I think is. It's a little bit confusing how it works, because there's some people that are really active in the streams and it doesn't necessarily have them at the top. Like, there are some people that watch nearly the whole stream and it doesn't. I don't know how exactly what exactly of a metric it is, but okay, we have 2 rolls of film. We got to get more film, right? Because there, hold on, is there a battery on top? How are we going to beat this level? Unless there's another battery down here. Okay, let's. Okay, didn't mean to go back that far. Is there a way that we can? Is there a way that we can beat this? This teleporter, it needs 4 batteries. There's only 1 there. And we only have 2 rolls of film. I guess what we have to do is take the second photo with them both here. Oh, we clipped the teleporter. Okay, so we know how to get 4 of them. How is this gonna? Do we have to take a? Okay, I'm assuming we have to take a photo of this to kind of put in this spot. Never mind. I forget that the red ones are affected by the camera. Let's go back. How do we try to carry that battery into the cage? That's what I tried, but I forget the red ones. The red ones are affected by the actual camera. So if we place an image over it, it'll disappear. Unlike the blue one, where if we place an image over it, it'll fall down. So the thing is, there's not a way to get in this cage. Like, it's completely made of material that... It's completely made of material that's not going to be affected. So we have to... Let's see, is there an angle where we can... There might be an angle where we can... Okay, let's try this again. I don't know why. Is there a little bump right here? Because I'm not... I'm going into the... I'm like, if I move to the right, it pushes me to the left. If I go forward, it pushes me to the left. I don't know what... Okay, this is like a weird... We might be able to place one... I don't even know if there's a way to... Okay, this is like... I don't know why it's doing that. I can't walk straight along this line. Like, every time I move, it pushes you to the... It nudges you to the right. What's going on? I feel like we didn't... Okay, let's just rewind all the way to the start. I'm assuming we have to take a picture of this thing. I just deleted the cage by taking photo of the battery. Placing the photo somewhere else that doesn't destroy the teleporter. I mean, no matter what we do... I mean, the only way is like if you jump and then move a tiny bit, I guess, but let's try. Can we put it here? I don't even know if we can without deleting the bat. I mean, we can't place it. I don't think that's going to work. These optional challenges are always the most difficult, which is why they're optional. You have to go. All right, Oyan, thanks for being here. Thanks for your help and your tips as well. Fenrir, what kind of a question is that? Or were you talking to Oyan? I mean... The only thing I can think of is if we can't pick up the battery from here though. Like if we could pick it up through the grate and move it to the side of the grate, maybe it would be different. Oh, you were asking make a trick? Okay. Crush is the most generic name and you're trying to find her on Instagram, but finding a needle in a haystack? What is her name? Like, I mean, I guess you're in India, but like in the US, that name would probably be like Ashley Smith or something. Okay, we could always go back if this optional level is like way too difficult, but any ideas? Trying to think. I mean, I think with us only having two things of film, and us needing 4 batteries, that means we have to capture a battery in every photo, right? We have to capture... I think we have to. Because there's no other way to get 4 batteries. Also, what's up, Cyrodiin? What's this game based on? I don't know what it's based on. It's just, I think it's just an indie game. But it is... wait a second. Okay, let's... I don't know what it's based on, but it's a game where you get through levels by getting through a teleporter, and it needs to be powered. So we need 4 batteries, and so there's one of the batteries. Let's try putting that there. It's tricky. Like this is the reason it's an optional. Oh, it's broken. Guess you need the. We didn't even capture the full thing. You think you saw this game years ago? Yeah, it's a cool game. It's definitely one that racks your brain a little bit, especially this level. So, I mean, I feel like we can't take a photo of just this. Like we need a pic of the battery. Take a photo of this. Did I see your DM? You said something about Undertale? You weren't Oyun over in YouTube, right? Because Oyun in YouTube was asking about Undertale as well. Let's try. Let's try going over here again. Okay, I mean with this, we can at least capture everything. Okay, what do we do with this photo is the question, because everything's here. I feel like this has got to be something, but we have to. No, I don't think that's gonna. It's not gonna work. What's up, 18? Do I want you to spoil it? Have you played this game before? You're Dem on YouTube? Okay, I mean, I guess if you sent me a DM, I can take a look. When you have to figure out the puzzle? Yes, we're just trying to figure out the puzzle. So, this is an optional level, so we do not need to... We don't need to do it. This is it's a tricky optional puzzle though. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know how to do this. Because it seems like you need to. It seems like we need to. We need to capture a battery in every frame, but we also need to put. We also need to put the teleporter in here, I think, because there's not a way to get this battery out. Do you have like a hint, 18? Like without spoiling the same thing, is there a way to... Give me a clue, maybe? It would be much easier if there was a way that we could get the battery out of the cage, but there's not. There's also not a way that we can go, like, underneath and utilize that at all. The trickiest thing is, like, there's so many things that you need to do. Like, I think you need to have a battery in every frame. You need to put the teleporter in the cage. Or, like, you need to put the space of the teleporter in this spot without deleting this battery. Well, yeah, I don't know. We might just skip this level. It's not required, so we could skip it. I mean, I don't think rotating it, I would assume does nothing. I mean, have you played this game before, 18? And, like, do you know how to get through this level, and you could give me a hint as to how to do it? Because, like, if we put this here, that just deletes the red battery. Maybe first we see if there's a way to... Is there a way to even put the teleporter in? I mean, it would also help, like, we could do it if we had more film. I don't know if there's something... Like, are we missing a roll of film anywhere? I don't think so. I don't think there's any other place where it could be. Yeah, there's nothing down there. Well... Is there any spot along this line where we can grab the battery? Like, can we get in range of it at all? I don't think so. I mean... Guess we take another photo of this. I guess that seems... We could try... putting it here and taking another photo, I guess. But I don't think... No, we can't get everything in the frame. Maybe if we put it like... this. Move back over here. Can we get everything in this? I think we can. So we have a total of 4 batteries now, and the teleporter is at least intact. What's up, Ivan? I don't know when the next Clash Royale live is going to be, but not too long. I mean, we do Clash Royale lives on average once or twice a week, and it's been a few days since we've done one. So, all right, well, that's... Okay, seems like if you land... Try this again. This is... Ah, man. I can see why these levels are optional. I mean, that's... Yeah, that's how far we were able to get. We're one cage away from just grabbing all the batteries and like, I guess we can, like, we can pick them up to an extent through the grate, but we just can't move them through. Maybe also Ritesh. There's no need to use that language, but Instagram is not the only place we're streaming. So there's a few watching over on YouTube as well. So maybe we save this level for another time. I can watch how to do it later, unless there's a hint that we can get. Sometimes there's a hint level, like there's a little hint here, but for some reason there's not one in this level. I mean, there's nothing hiding underneath the thing, right? There's not like a second battery that's underneath. Doesn't look like it. All right, well, maybe we give this a go another time. All right, let's go back to the menu. Okay, I guess not. Never mind. Not all the way to the menu. I guess just to the... Okay, I guess this will take us back here. All right. Well, we'll jump into the non-optional level, which should be easier when it comes to difficulty. So let's see. We got 5 rolls of film. That is great. That is exactly what you want to see. That is more than enough. Film 2. What is that? I mean, I guess that's how you power the thing, but how do you... Huh, how do you get up there? Alright, well, there's a set of stairs, so we can get back up if we need. Let's just go with this. Let's maybe try to... right there, maybe? Do you have to press it? How does that work? I don't know how that little button thing works, but let's see. Instagram should fix their live. Is it working? I mean, it looks like it's going. It's just, what does that mean? Is in like fix the moderation, or sometimes Instagram... Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe this is like a sound activated one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. I gotta take a photo of the radio to activate this other one. All right. I guess these are sound activated sensors.
Travels faster than light.
does this... Okay, we still need to power that one as well. Alright, another photo of the radio, I guess. It's yeah, freezing. Yeah, sometimes it'll also... Like, there are times when it just... There's also times where the live will just stop for some reason as well. Like, I didn't end live, but sometimes it'll end prematurely. So, that will occasionally happen as well. What's up? What's up, Sherlock?
Even in the
On your mom's account? Only, not the streams, but your For You page? Sounds like Instagram's got some issues. Okay, what is this thing? I mean, some kind of radio, I guess? I wonder if that's what we use to power the sound operated things, because I mean, we can't pick it up.
a beat that just makes you want to get up and dance.
Okay, so there's the sound. I guess all we really need to do is take a photo of that, right? And then put it nearby. It's sad you can't see me much. Yeah, it's been missed having you around a ton. Like, I know you used to be in pretty much every stream, but you've been kind of... I know you've been a little bit busy recently, but I'm like, that's probably the best thing that you can do. Being outside, going to camps, having a busy summer is honestly a good thing. So, okay, how is this gonna work? Is it still gonna capture this? No, never mind. Okay, we can't take a picture of that. Okay, because we just have to... Oh, yeah, we can't do that either.
Sorry. These messages must be getting more ominous. You're close to the end. I'm sure of it. Mirren's final work must be stored around here somewhere.
Wait a second.
And then we'll be done.
What am I doing?
Get you out and see what we can do.
Can we just take a picture of this? Like, does this still... Is it still being powered? Let's see. No, okay. I should have assumed if we take a photo of... I assume we have to get the actual, whatever it's called, the charger, whatnot in there as well. Wait, what? Oh, we have to make a little... Okay. We gotta make a little chain of them. This is so goofy. It looks funny. Do we have another photo left? Oh yeah, we have 3. Okay, yeah, should be all good. We have 3 of them. The problem is if we place... Okay, we should still be okay. Like, we have a couple more photos we can take. I guess we'll just take 2 more pics. We do have to be careful not to... Not to overlap them though, because if we put them over each other, then the chain will stop. Okay. Let's see. It's P. You have a busy summer as well, Trick. That's good. What's up, P4? If you're gonna make Undertale videos, listen to Undertale music. It'll bless your ears. All right. Sounds good. You have to go. That's all right, Sherlock. It's nice that you were able to drop in for a little bit. Noob, what's up? The thing is, I never play games or read messages really while I'm streaming, so I haven't tried Castle Crush, but it's downloaded. It's It's downloaded on it's downloaded on my phone, so I'll be able to try it as soon as I end stream. As soon as I end stream, I will. Hold on. I'll play it. I'll give it a try. Can we just put this? No, what am I doing? That's not okay. That's not gonna work. I didn't realize. Okay. Let's go back again. We should be able to. Hold on. Can't we just pull a quick one? Can't we just go like this? What's stopping us from using it like that real quick? 3 lines you can attack. 3 lines, no same Princess Tower. Alright, I mean, I don't think I'll know what you're talking about until I give it a try, noob. So, again, I'll give that a try. I'll give Castle Crush a try soon. Anyone here try playing a Fight Quest? Never heard of that game either. But is it like a... What kind of game is it? Is it a kind of... Is it like a strategy / tower defense game? Because that's Noob's kind of game. Noob does like tower defense. I need to start clip farming. There's not a way to do that, I don't think, without... I don't know if there's a way to do that without being fake. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way that I can do that without being fake, but because I'm not a very naturally exciting or outgoing person, so I don't. Okay, actually, is that gonna work? No, I think we clipped into that. How about that? Is that still... I wonder if that's still in range. Okay, it is. Okay, nice. Some guy punched 49,000 gnomes. His name was Gnome Annihilator. In the fight one though, you were talking about Fight Quest. Clip farm how chill I am. I suppose that's an option. I suppose I... Oh, are we out of photos? We're out of photos. You know what we have to do? Oh, you're right. I think we have to go all the way back. We can't take a photo of that. We have 1 photo left. We have to use it. On this. Right? And then can't we just... we should be able to place this here, right? There we go. You want me to look and find the game? You want to see me play a game after the broadcast? Yeah, noob, I'll join your clan after the broadcast. So, as soon as the stream ends, I'll open the game, I'll look for your clan after I don't know if there's a tutorial, but after I do that. Okay, what do we need to do here? Here's a photo of a teleporter. This looks confusing. I'm assuming we're going to need to make... Assuming that's what the photocopier is for. Let's just put this over here. I don't think we can actually do anything with it. I'm assuming we're going to need a photocopy at least a couple times of this. Do I like your new Hero Valkyrie art? Yeah, I left a comment on it. So I left a comment on your Hero Valkyrie art. I think it looked good. I liked it. How's it going, Saul Goodman? Thank you. I appreciate that. How are you? How are you doing today? Let's find out how we ought to go about this. Let's place this first. So we can go over here. I mean, why don't we just take a photo? Maybe we don't. Do we need the photocopier? I guess we don't have a camera. So I guess. Hold on, why don't we just. You know what? Why don't we just go like this? And then go like this. Can we do that? Oh, no, okay, that was the wrong way. I just gotta put the receptor for it right about here. Oh, wrong way. Okay, well, now it's powered, but as soon as we step off of it, should have made more photocopies. Let's make copies with the last few photos that we have. You want me to say what I feel about Castle Crush? I mean, all right, I'll let you know once I play it. So, is beating Witherstorm in a flat world impressive? Honestly, Demdem, I don't know enough. Like, I've played Minecraft before. We've streamed it before. I don't know enough about it to. I don't even think I've ever encountered a Witherstorm. So I don't know. I don't think I know enough about the game, but it sounds impressive. Okay. So first. You know what, why don't we... Do we even need all the photocopies? We could just put... I don't think I'm doing this the right... way. I mean... I think what we have to do, I'm trying to think. This is a game that requires a decent bit of brain power, which my brain does not have. Do you want me to leave your broadcast? No, I don't want you to, but you said you weren't a fan of the game. So if you don't like the game, you don't have to stay around, noob. Like, I don't want you to have to feel like you have to stick around for a game that you hate. Like, no, you're welcome to go if you're not a fan of it. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to put this here, or we need to put the teleporter. I guess here. I hope that's enough. Hopefully it gives us enough time to use it. Okay. Do you want me to leave a broadcast? Alright, Fenrir. No, you do not need to. Can't post a photo to me?
possible questions and impossible solutions.
As in, what, on the community tab, or can't post a photo somewhere
May
else?
I ask you a question? Merrin often proposed to herself. Tell me.
Alright, I think we'll... That's another optional challenge. You know it's going to be incredibly difficult. Wow, there's a lot of optional challenges in this map. Okay, well, let's see if there's any other required challenges that we need. That speed and Kai stream won't end. I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't watch a whole lot of their live streams. Another optional challenge. Okay. Well, let's see. Is this the last one? Wow, okay. Half of the challenges here are just optional. This might be the last level, maybe? At least for this world? Trying to kill all the bosses in Minecraft Hardcore? Alright, well. I guess good luck. Good luck to them. Alright, what's going on here? What the? That's kind of cool. Switch between sketch mode and normal mode. Alright, I would assume that just allows us to pass through here. Vintage mode. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. We have to go back into... We have to go into a specific mode. I guess this one, right? Yeah. To pass through and get the battery. Is there anything we need from here? I don't think so. Now I guess we have to go back into sketch mode, right? And then back into normal mode to use the teleporter. Or can we use it now? Well, I guess we can use it in any world. Dang, the Minecraft server is not working. Dang, why is that? I haven't changed or adjusted anything to it, so I don't know why it's not working. I'll try to open the Bluehost, the command block, and maybe try resetting the world and seeing if that helps. It says it's outdated. Huh. Okay, I'll look into why that is. I don't know why. I mean, it was the most recent version as of just a couple weeks ago. So hopefully I don't need to install like all of the plugins that I've installed. Like hopefully I guess I'll look into it. I'll see if, because I'm thinking if you update the Minecraft server, do you have to download all of the plugins again that have the newest version compatibility? I don't know how that, I'm not sure how that works, but okay, let's try going in here. I think, okay, we can head in here. What do we need? We need to pull the switch. Is that it? I mean, the world is... Yeah. Looks like we just need to go back into normal mode. How do we get there, though? Do we have to go into this one? Somehow? What is this? Oh, yeah. This lets us walk across that bridge again. You're part black. Josh is my friend. Yes, I guess. True. How long have they been streaming for? Kai and whoever, Kai and Speed.
Traversing this maze of memories and forgotten wonder.
Alright, let's just examine a little bit. Let's see where we need to go.
To me,
So, teleporter is probably on this side. It looks like it just needs... So we don't have a camera or anything. I think what we can do is... let's go into blue mode. How is this gonna go? How much time do we have? Not very much. Can we just run right through? No, we can't. We need the red one. I don't think this is enough time to make it. Like if we go to blue, I guess I guess we just need to, let's go like this. This is the quickest way to get there. We're just barely not making it. I wonder if there's enough. Maybe there's a way to do it. Maybe if we just, I mean, yeah, this is the quickest route we can take. So if we can't make it here, there's just barely not enough time. Dang, now is the point in the stream where my stomach is turning a little bit. Maybe I have to... Do I have to just go into... Where's normal mode? This? Oh, you know what? Let's try going back into blue mode. I think there may be a slightly quicker route to get there. Wait, no, that's the sketch one. Wait, where's the no... How do you... Okay, now the normal mode's over here. I mean, is this quicker? I don't think this is a quicker way. Yeah. Any ideas? The world is too funny. Everyone always conspiracies. Everyone famous sold their souls. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of people like change and become more, I don't know what the word is, but they almost seem like they either have so many sponsorships, they just are always doing, I mean, I don't know if sellout is the right word, but it seems like a decent amount of people do that once they get that opportunity. There's actually another route that we didn't even check up here. What's up here? I don't know if that's a quicker way to get over here. Maybe there's something... I mean, can we pick up something and place it on the thing? I don't see anything that we can pick up. Cat, do you want to do me a favor and come stand on this for me? Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I mean, we can't reach there in time. So, and we can't take a photo of anything. We might be a little bit stuck. Can we have a chat about Undertale and DMs? I mean, yeah, if you want to share a little bit about it, that's, you know, I'll read what you have to say about it and maybe give it a try and see if it's a game that I like. Yeah, we can't make it through here either, so that... Honestly, Is there something that we can... There's something that we can place to make this go quicker? I mean, maybe there's something that we can... Maybe there's something we can pick up from up here. No, we can just sit down. Let's see if this provides anything valuable.
No, 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 no! This can't be.
All you need in chaos is OP mods. Yeah, that's true. I mean, in chaos mode,
I need to review my notes.
in chaos mode, you don't even need a deck with good synergy. Like you can, if you get the most broken modifiers, you'll pretty much win chaos mode no matter who you're playing. There's been some people. Also, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. I need to, for some reason, I need to go use the bathroom. So I will be back in just a couple of minutes. We can try to finish up this level there. 3 mini P.E.K.K.A.s are chaos. Yeah, there's also 3 Sparkies. There's some pretty crazy modifiers. Not a vape break. Not a vape break. I'll be back in a couple. Okay, trick. I don't vape. I'm not on a vape break. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say the motion sickness seemed to kind of set in quickly. Like Sometimes it's kind of slow and building over time, but for some reason the like just before using the bathroom, the motion sickness of the game kind of kicked in. I'm thinking, since there's no way to run through all these grates and make it in time, there must be something in one of these worlds maybe that I'm missing. So, did I throw up? No, I felt like I was going to. Like, that little break helped, but it'll probably come on in another few minutes, but my stomach was a little upset. Like, these games are cool. That's one of the downsides of these games, though, is that they, and I don't know why, but for some reason they tend to make me a little sick. So let's just kind of look around a bit for any, I mean, the worlds kind of look the same, like no matter what color they're in. I think the only difference is whether or not you can run through these things, but I don't know how we can do it. What have I eaten? Nothing today. Nothing today. Am I pregnant? Not pregnant, Danny. Also not a transgender. I haven't eaten anything. I've just had some fluids. So, why do you see Epstein throwing lasers from his eyes and sitting on a chair on Instagram? I'm sure there are crazier things on, I'm sure that's not the craziest thing you can see on Instagram. Okay, so also what? Okay. Is there a way to, you know what? These switch. I'm realizing the portals switch depending on whether or not you walk through them. Like if we walk through this, that becomes red. If we walk through here, I guess we just need to line it up with, we just have to hope that they appear in the order that we need it to. There we go. That's red. Okay, is this gonna... buy us enough time? No. I guess we need to have all of them. So that transfers red onto there. If we go in here, we can transfer the normal mode onto this. And I think that's it, right? Can't we just run straight through now? Okay. Here we go. How much money do you think I've donated to your channel before? Like in total or just... like in total or just... I don't know. I don't know what it is in total. But... I mean, regardless of whether or not it was... I mean... I guess just know the money... the amount that you donated does not equal how much I appreciate having you here. But if I had to take a guess... probably in the few hundreds of dollars, because you've donated probably 150. It's meaningful. If I had to guess, maybe 150 to maybe even 200 memberships in total, which are like 99 cents each, about $1 each. So, yeah, probably a few hundred. If I had to guess, maybe, yeah, maybe 300 or 400 in total. That's just a guess though, but it's been over a few months, but you're not rich, you can't donate thousands of dollars. That is totally okay, Trick. Just the fact that you're here is more than enough. Let's see what this level's about. guess it's a maze, somewhat. Not really a difficult maze, but
Please.
let's see. You donate a lot of... Oh, okay. Does that count? Fenrir... Do you wanna stop donating that? You get the crown every you don't get the crown every time for crown shows up every stream for anyone. Yeah, I think it has something to do with, like, I'm sure it's a factor of whether or not you donate, whether or not you chat in the live chat, whether or not you
There's a burden in knowing
stick around for a long period of time. But that's kind of one of those things that that's kind of one of those things that I don't pay too much attention to. Like, it's not a... Okay, well, this is falling apart.
It didn't work. It never
Um,
It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Okay. Well, let's teleport back, I guess. Only get a crown XP for donating in that stream. Yeah, it's just like it's on a stream by stream basis. I think that's the last. I think that's the last thing in this level. So let's head back here and just see if that says we're fully complete with it. Optional levels 0, 5. Can we go to the next one? I guess we can see. Hub completed, hub completed. I mean, I guess we can go here. I think we'll end the stream here. I'm started getting a bit sick, so like just motion sickness wise, but I should do an in real life stream and rob a bank with my viewers. You're down? Anyone else down? I mean, with a big enough group, maybe we can pull it off successfully. Obviously, we'll just record ourselves doing the crime, but at least we'll have you know, maybe a few hours to spend our money before we get caught and all of our assets are seized. We have ski masks. You gonna pray for me and my health? All right, thank you, Trick. That is something that I've been struggling with recently. Like, just
What remains
for some reason, my mental and physical health has just not been great.
to their men.
Like, I was feeling really crummy yesterday as well. I don't know why. Like, my sleep schedule's not great. Like, but that's partially because I don't really get tired. Like, it's where I sleep at really, like, I'll take uncontrollable naps at really weird points during the day. And when I try to fall asleep at night, a lot of times I have trouble doing that. I have a pretty good diet. I eat a lot of grains and dairy and fruits, and like, my diet is good. I don't know, but that is something that I've struggled with a bit. So we're gonna end the stream here, but this is pretty much the last. I think this is the last world, at least, unless there's a whole nother page that it just didn't show. But I guess we'll start here next time. Read your message. Get my mental health checked. You have depression, anxiety, bipolar. Once he diagnosed you, he prescribed medication. It helped a lot. Okay, I will get that checked out. I've seen a psychologist before who did kind of prescribe some medication, and who, like, I was working with him for several months. We tried out several different kinds of medication, like several different kinds of SSRIs in different doses and just different medicines altogether. And they didn't seem to make a massive difference. One of the things that my mom maybe suggested, she kind of brought up, hey, you may have ADHD, which is where you can get really, really tired of doing something after doing it for a while. And so she mentioned maybe getting tested for that, and maybe, because there is medication for that. I think there's Adderall, which she said kind of helps to quiet some of the background noise in your head, which can make it easier to accomplish tasks, can help you feel more focused, more determined. But I will probably see what's it called, a psychiatrist, someone who, I guess that's the person who prescribes medication. But I will probably see one of them to, you know, even though I've already seen one and it didn't seem to make a huge difference, I'm definitely willing to give it another try, because it wasn't just like I wasn't just taking the medication for, I guess I said I saw him for a few months, but like it was over a longer period of time. We just didn't talk very frequently. Like he would kind of prescribe a medication, he would check in maybe a month later, but it was probably over a period of, I want to say maybe 8 months or so that I was like taking meds. So it was over a considerable length of time. It might have been even a tad longer. So it was several months that I tried several different things, and we kind of gave it a little bit of time to kick in. Maybe I just wasn't trying the right medication. But whether it's ADHD is in the Finnish army without medication, yeah, like ADHD is not necessarily, that's just one of the things she brought up as something you could potentially have, but it's not necessarily, like, that's not what makes it impossible to do things. It can be difficult to start on something and stay committed to something for long periods of time, but I think there's another issue there that I need to, like, there's more mental health stuff that should probably be resolved, even though I've tried to resolve it in a couple of ways. It hasn't seemed to help. Like, the medication was one thing. I tried a couple other kinds of treatment and talk therapy and having a counselor and that sort of thing, but is that people who have ADHD have much more energy. It kind of, I think it expresses itself in different ways. Some people do. Some people can come across as really active and energetic. Some are kind of on the flip side, I think, in the sense that it can be really hard to start things if they know it's going to take a considerable amount of time to finish. A lot of times they'll do something, like they'll be really, really into something for a short period of time, and they'll invest all their time and effort into it, and then they'll be completely done with it after a short while. And I don't know, that's something my mom brought up as, hey, you might want to get tested for that, see if it's something you have. But it took me a year for your mental health to get better. Sometimes you get depressed, but it's always bad. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Maybe it's just something I need to do for longer. It has more to do. Someone's mind is constantly moving fast, so it's hard to stay concentrated to invest it on one thing. Yeah, yeah. Like there's definitely different symptoms and different ways that it shows up. But I think this should automatically save our progress. We'll end the stream there. Thank you guys for watching and for joining and supporting. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Tomorrow is Saturday, I believe. So coming up on the weekend. So hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. Thank you, Trick and Danny and Fenrir and whoever else for being here and for the well wishes as well. So definitely not ADHD. I don't know about that, because it doesn't always express itself in hyperactivity. Like, that's kind of what people think of when they think of that sort of thing. But I think one of the symptoms of it is being like really, really invested in something and putting all your time and effort into it, and then like completely dropping it and no longer being interested in it. So that's something that I've kind of done my whole life. Like when I was a teenager, just for example, I was really, really into, I really wanted to be I think this was at the same time I was a kicker for a little like junior high football team. And I was super invested. Like I just wanted to learn how to be a kicker. So like my dad helped me. We built a whole field goal out of like PVC pipe. We built a whole field goal and a little stand to set it up on. We set it up in our backyard, and I would spend probably hours a day just kicking field goals and practicing kicking. And like I was super invested into it. And then at a certain point, it just, like after maybe just a few weeks, it just dropped off completely. I like lost all interest in it for some reason. Same thing happened recently with like in my job at the car place. Like I had a job at a car dealership, worked every single day at this job, even worked on my days off, like just threw my heart and soul into it and was working every day. And then after a few months, just kind of completely lost interest in that particular thing. And so that's, I think, one of the main symptoms of it is, and you know, a similar thing happened with YouTube in the sense that, you know, I kind of, you know, I used to stream for even longer than I do now, 5 hours a day. I used to like throw everything into YouTube, and now I'm starting to get a little bit burnt out of it, I'll say, like, but I don't think it's necessarily, I don't know. Again, it's not necessarily, not that I don't like YouTube, but I think it's just, that's just one of the ways that that it can express itself is through that way. But it's a professional yeah, I mean, it's not something I'm going to be able to diagnose myself with, so it's something that I'm going to need to talk to someone about, see if I even have it. Eat food today? Yes, I will do that as well. So I don't know how they diagnose it. I would assume it's some kind of test. Like I would assume it's a test they ask of, you know, how accurately do these describe you, and then it gives you a question like, you know, I can't start one task because I know it's going to take a long period of time, and then you rank that based on how accurate it is to you. I would assume that's how they diagnose it. But anyway, thank you guys for looking out for me and for being away that Fenrir go to sleep. Yes, it is 3:30 in the morning for you, so time to get some rest, Fenrir. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. Thanks again for your support. Hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow. And again, hopefully, and if not, then just hopefully you have a wonderful week.